Okay, today's lesson is on the point slope formula and how to use it to write equations into y equals mx plus b form or slope intercept form. So the point slope formula is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Y1 and x1 are our x and y coordinates of the point given to us, and m, just like in y equals mx plus b, m is our slope. So as we start off the beginner problems, we're going to start off with a point and a slope, and we're going to get it into a y equals mx plus b form. Alright, so let's start off with the formula. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, and we're just filling in the blanks. The hardest part about this is remember that this is y and x, and this is x and y, and this is y and x. So we have them reversed. So this will be y minus the y coordinate, which is 1, equals m, which is the slope. So just put down 2, and then x minus the x coordinate, which is 4. Okay, so we're going to distribute, and then we're going to bring this 1 over. All right, so we'll leave this alone. Distribute. So that's going to be 2x minus 8, and then add 1. So y equals 2x minus 7 is our equation. So when we're given a point and a slope, it's very easy to find the y equals mx plus b form using it. All right, so let's do the second one. And y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, so y minus 4 equals 1/2 x minus 2. Okay, leave that alone. Half times x, just half x, and half of negative 2 is negative 1. Bring over the 4. Y equals 1/2 x plus 3. That's our answer. Okay, let's do number 3. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Y minus 0, so we won't have to do anything in that last step. 2/3 x minus a negative 6, so this is plus 6. We get y equals 2/3 x, and 2/3 of 6, when you put it in the calculator, you do 2 times 6 divided by 3, so that's going to give you 4. That's our final answer. And last one. This section, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So it's y minus a minus 1 equals negative 3/4 x minus an x1, so plus plus, plus plus, so y plus 1, leave that alone, negative 3/4 x. Negative 3/4 of x is, let's see, negative 6. Okay, bring the 1 over. So y equals negative 3/4 x minus 7. Final answer on that. All right. So actually make sure that was in the camera. I didn't even make sure. So let's double check real quick. Okay, you can see everything, copy anything, maybe hit pause if you need to copy some stuff that just happened to not be on the screen. Sorry about that. Alright, so now we're going to do a couple of these. We'll do the top 2, and you'll get the idea. Okay, given 2 points. Alright, so we don't have a slope this time, so we're going to be using the slope formula to find the slope given 2 points. Okay, so we're going to just do, and again, I just go from left to right. So 7 minus negative 1 over negative 3 minus 1. Okay, and 7 minus a negative 1 is 8. Wow, that was a crazy looking 8. Okay, and then negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4. So negative 2 is our slope. So again, we will just follow the point slope form. Okay, we're going to use the first point. Okay, so y minus 7 equals negative 2 times x minus a minus 3. plus plus. Okay, so we got y minus 7 equals negative 2x minus 6. Bring the 7 over by addition. Let me squeeze that in there. We get y equals negative 2x plus 1. Now, I'm not going to do this one, but I'm going to show you that I can use the other point and get the same answer. So, y minus negative 1 equals negative 2 times x minus 1. Okay, so plus plus there. Missed. You get the idea. Okay, negative 2x, negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. Bring the 1 over. Y equals negative 2x plus 1. Same answer as that one. So my point on this is once you get to the point where you have found the slope, when you go to plug in a point, you can plug in either point, your choice, and you're still going to come up with the same answer. So that's why I wanted to show you that. Alright, so now we do the flip side of your notes. And I'm going to do a couple of problems where I do a parallel one and a perpendicular one. So I'm going to do number 9 and number 13. Hopefully I can remember to put it on screen this time. Alright, so when we talk about writing an equation in to be parallel to this line, we know if two lines are parallel, they have the same slope. So the only thing we're grabbing off this line is that the slope is equal to 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to test using Desmos to check your answer to see if you're right. Alright, when we get done. Okay, so we're going to do point slope again, except this is the point we're going to use, and this is the slope we're going to use. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Y got a negative 1, so y minus a minus 1. That's going to be pluses. This is going to be 2, and then x minus the x coordinate, which is negative 4. Those are pluses. Alright, so we got y plus 1 equals 2 times x plus 4. Alright, leave that alone for now. Distribute 2x plus 8. Bring over the 1. Y equals 2x plus 7. So here's the equation of the line, and here's the point that we're passing through. So let me bring up Desmos really quickly. What it is, put in my point. So that's negative 4, comma, negative 1. And I'll label it so you can see it. Okay, and then I'm going to put in my original equation. Y equals 2x plus 4. Now remember, this line doesn't have, the starting line does not have to go through. In fact, it most likely will not go through this point. Actually, I know it won't, because we're finding a line parallel to that one. So we say it's 2x plus 7. Bam. Okay, if you notice, as soon as I put in the 2x plus 7, it's parallel to the other line, and it's also passing through the point needed. So your correct answer is that y equals 2x plus 7. Alright, so now let's go back. Let's see if I can figure out how to get back. Let's see this. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a perpendicular one. I picked number 13. Alright, so 13 says I need a perpendicular to this line. Alright, so remember that if something's perpendicular, if something's a negative slope to start out with, the other one's going to be positive and flipped over. So this is negative 2 over 1. So 1 over 2 is the slope we want. Okay, so the flip and the sign change. Remember, if one's going uphill, the other one has to go downhill in order to make a T or an X to be perpendicular. Okay, so that was the thought process. If one's going up, the other one has to be going down. Right? Since this one's going down, the other one's going up, and it's going to be the flip over of this number here. Again, if you look up here, this would be negative 4/3. So flipped over and sign changed on that one. But we're going to work on this one. Okay, so again, we do the y equals y minus y1 equals x times x minus x1. Okay, plug in the point. Y minus 3 equals 1/2 x minus 4. Leave the y minus 3 alone. half x. Half of 4 is 2, and then we add 3. So our answer is y equals 1/2 x plus 1. All right, so there's our line, and then we got to check that point. Okay, so let's go to our Desmos. Let's clear all these out. Okay, let's put in the point. 0.3. Okay, label it so you can see it. I'm going to put in the original line, which is negative 2x minus 7. And we're going to put in our line. Y equals 1/2 x plus 1. Okay, so you can see that it's perpendicular to the given line, our black line, and then also this line that we have, this red line. Of course, you can note that by the screen over here. Okay, red line is the one that we came up with. It also passes through the point. So Desmos is really good into checking your work. But that's it. You are responsible for doing all the other problems that I didn't do.